Hi, this is Mark Reagan here. I'm a hypnotist and hypnotherapist here in Denver, Colorado, sitting on my patio. And today I want to talk to you about stress and performance. So imagine you have two salespeople. Maybe you have Joe and you have Sally. Joe is going to give his presentation, and he is completely cool and calm. He's so calm, in fact, he's totally relaxed. Sally, on the other hand, she's got some of those jitters, those butterflies in the stomach. Her mouth is getting really dry, and she's a little bit nervous. Who do you think gives the presentation the best? Is it Joe, who's completely relaxed? Or is it Sally, who's a little nervous, a little stressed out? You might have thought it was Joe, but Joe, he gives his presentation, and there's not a lot of energy to it. It's a little flat. He doesn't engage his audience and his potential clients the way he really needs to. Sally, on the other hand, goes in, and yeah, she's a little nervous, but she's got a lot of energy. Her presentation is enjoyable, it's engaging, it's entertaining. She allows herself to have a little bit of humor in there that's very spontaneous, and she's the one who gives the better presentation. It pretty much works that way regardless of what someone's doing, whether they're a salesperson giving that presentation, or maybe they're an athlete having a big match coming up, or a race. They could be an actor, or maybe they're your student getting ready to sit down for the SATs. A lot of times we look at stress as this thing that's really, really bad, and we just want to reduce it as much as we can. Unfortunately, if we're doing that for a performance situation, we're actually sabotaging ourselves. Relaxation is great. It's great to get that stress relief, especially when you've had that long day of work and it's time to rest. Your body and your mind does need to recharge. But if you're doing that before you need to perform and to be at your best, if you lose that stress, you lose that edge that you really need. For example, the butterflies you're going to get in your stomach. When that's happening, your body is actually diverting resources and reducing blood flow, so it doesn't have to produce stomach acid and do all of that kind of thing. Your mouth is starting to get dry. Well, if you're about to perform at a big race, do you want your mouth salivating the whole time? No. All those stress responses are there for a reason, and they help your body divert resources from where they are now to where they need to go, because our body is set up for, fight or flight. If we're totally calm and relaxed, well, our fight and our flight isn't going to be very good. So from now on, when you think about stress, don't think initially about reducing it, at least before a situation where you have to give a speech, where you have to compete in a game or perform in a play or anything like that. Start looking at it as your body is preparing you to perform at your best. The easiest example is a diamond. A diamond isn't formed because it's just relaxed sitting in the dirt. It's formed because after millions of years of intense pressure, it's able to form into something that's much stronger. It's the same thing when we deal with stress and pressure. So stop looking at stress as something that's bad for you, and instead learn to start embracing it. And I know that can be easier said than done, especially if in situations where you're really anxious in. That's why I work with people sometimes. So just give it a shot and start looking at it over time, because you really don't want to set yourself up for failure or sabotage and lose that edge that you would otherwise have. If you like this video, go ahead and click like, subscribe, or visit me online at www.markreagan.com.